Happy Monday, Ghosties. I was in Iowa this weekend, and Iowa is great for a lot of reasons. We'll talk about it more later. But one is just the Coops know everyone. You can point at anyone in the town, and they're like, they have a story about them. And I don't even do it on purpose. I just realized afterwards, I'm like, they're batting 1,000 this weekend. Yeah. I don't point out a single person they don't know. Case in point, yesterday, it's about 24 hours ago, we're sitting at a coffee shop. Angie Coop's new coffee shop. More on that later.
Oh, yeah.
And a guy drives by. So this coffee shop sits on like downtown Dyke. And so you see a lot of traffic. Mm-hmm. A guy just drives by, just like, you know, those like Facebook profile picture, like Republican sunglasses. You know the type.
What, are we talking like Pit Viper Republican? Like
no, but it's like reflective blue, like really thin and like really like a bright blue.
I'm trying, brother. I'm trying to imagine it.
So he's got those.
Okay.
And he is driving by on a lawnmower. That's really the main thing.
Let's focus more on that. Yeah.
I'm realizing now sunglasses don't really matter. But he's just driving through. I mean, this is a city street. Just driving by on a lawnmower. And I'm like, Rachel, look at that. And she goes, oh, yeah, that's the old janitor. He stole my homecoming dress. I was like, what?
What?
I've never heard this story. And why is he driving around on a lawnmower right now? So I was like, I gotta hear the story.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, thank goodness I asked about him. I would have never heard this story.
Yeah.
You had a janitor steal your homecoming? What does that mean?
Are you telling me that if this guy didn't drive by on the lawnmower, you would never know about the stolen homecoming dress by the creepy janitor?
That's why you gotta go to Iowa. I mean, and maybe for you, it's like you gotta go back to Iowa.
Yeah.
And ask about Catherine's upbringing. Yeah, there's just so many stories. And so from what I remember, Rachel was like, yeah, so we had it was like the day of like homecoming, the football game, they did like a pep assembly where you still kind of like, you get dressed up and you walk. And in Iowa, that's where they nominated king and queen.
Okay.
Okay, great. So you're in their dress. She goes back, school's out, volleyball practice. So all 4 girls who are like homecoming queen candidates, they're all in volleyball. So they all got their like dress hanging up, locker room. They go 2-hour volleyball practice, come back down, shower. Now they're getting ready to like basically just stay at school, put the dress back on. They got to go to the football game now.
Quick turnaround.
3 girls put their dress on, no problem. Rachel's dress is nowhere to be found. And she was like, it was really frustrating because I already kind of have this like stigma of like I lose everything. So everyone's just like, oh, of course, Rachel lost it. She's like, no, like
it's like one thing to lose a ring or something small. Yeah. It's another thing to be like, guys, trust me. Like I didn't just lose a massive dress.
It's
like,
one of one. It's huge.
Yeah.
I bought it for this day.
Yeah.
This is it. You know, and I just had
it's in one of those bags probably. You know,
like I haven't left the property. The dress hasn't left the locker room.
Sure.
How is this gone?
They just get feet and walk away.
Oh, I don't know. And so she's like, this is so frustrating. Why is my dress not here? And so she said she wasn't assuming like someone took it or whatever. She was like, someone, you know, maybe on accident, they thought it was there. So she goes then into the high school and said she just goes room by room. Just like maybe someone's got it in the room or something.
That's when you know you go to a small high school.
Room
by room. I'm like,
you needed that dress. Cause she was also like, I mean, I was already at school. Like I was about to go walk in my volleyball spandex. She's like, I needed this dress.
Yeah.
And so anyway, she goes room to room to room and ends up finding it in the janitor's like office.
Was the janitor there smelling it? Oh, is this yours? Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry, I thought it was my lawnmower cat.
Ooh, I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast.
Anyway, so I was great.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just insane.
That is insane.
And I was like, do you like, I assume you told someone? She's like, yeah, I told people, nothing happened. It's like, that sucks.
That is so weird.
Hey, yeah, how do I file the janitor stole my dress?
Yeah, there's not a checkbox for that.
And it's not like, it's interesting because it's not like extremely inappropriate.
It's not
very
illegal.
strange.
Well, it's illegal, I guess, to steal something, property.
Yeah.
If that's what happened. We don't know. So there was no confrontation with the janitor.
I don't know what. Yeah, I guess not. I think he was just an odd guy.
It sounds like it.
Just let him do his thing.
Did you ever get a background on why he was just driving around in his lawnmower?
Good point. No.
Okay.
We never went back to that. I don't know why he was driving around town in a lawnmower, but
Wow.
anyway, it's fun. Yeah. Angie Coop has been working on this coffee shop in like downtown Dike, Iowa for the last like year and a half or so probably. And it's like only a couple weeks out from opening. So
Okay.
it's really fun. I mean, it's crazy how nice this is for a county that doesn't have a single stoplight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice. Like
It's
all
so
the
cool.
like furnishes, like it's decorated super well. Like it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's so cool being there.
And
I
you've
love,
seen like before.
yes. I mean,
So-
it was nasty.
Yeah.
It was just a gross old building.
Right. It was probably like, how are they ever going to make this cool?
Yeah.
You know?
It's impressive. So anyway, I brought my whole, so we could stay in Iowa longer. I brought my whole like desktop computer setup this
Yes.
weekend. And so we could stay up there, and we didn't get back till like 12:30 a.m. last night. But anyway, so I brought my whole like monitor, Mac Mini, everything, and just set up at the coffee shop yesterday. But man, it's distracting. You can see downtown. I mean, just like every
Oh, yeah.
strange thing you can imagine drives by there.
If you're doing work at a coffee shop, would you prefer to be distracted or would you prefer not? Like, if you had a perfect spot in a coffee shop, what would you choose?
I don't know, because yesterday's setup was like no one's here, no one's really doing anything. So the only movement I do see is cars driving by. So I'm always looking. Who's that? Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna know him.
Right. It doesn't matter though. You'll always look just in
that?
case, you
Yeah.
know?
So I don't know. Maybe I needed more. I like seeing the door.
Okay.
I think I like seeing the door, to answer your question.
Yes.
I don't want my back to the door.
Yeah. I think 90% of the time I'm the same way. Like I want to, if I'm in a coffee shop, I'm in a public place for a reason. I'm looking to have a little bit of like distraction, you know?
Have you heard about this new co-working space in Kansas City? What's it called?
Switch yards?
Switch yards.
I have heard about it.
People are talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm a little jaded, maybe a little like pessimistic. Well, I just don't understand. Everyone's like, dude, you gotta come with me, like get you guest pass, like Switch Yards. Like it's
Yeah.
so fun. It's like so many people were there. Like you would know so many people. Like, well, if I'm trying to get work done, like why do I don't want people around.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a tough balance of like, yeah, why would I go to see a bunch of other people? But there is some energy about being around other people when you work.
It's like, yeah, we go to coffee shops, but those are strangers.
Like I want to see 1% people I know at a coffee shop.
And how good of a friend do you want them to be?
Oh, C minus. yeah. Like I've seen Harrison at a coffee shop. It's like, dang it, we got to catch up.
Yeah, it was
You know?
45 minutes.
Yeah. But like if I see Timon, we're good. You know? Yeah.
We won't even talk. Just
Yeah. I'll
catching
just
up.
be like, hey man.
Yeah, I'll ignore you.
Yeah.
Eyebrows.
Yeah. We're good. Yep.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
minus friend.
Because it's fun to be around people. It's fun to be like, oh, that's what the kids are wearing these days, you know? But like, that's good.
Yeah, everyone talks about the Switch Yards thing about, and their main pitch is like, oh, so and so's there, so and so's there. It's like that sounds awesome.
Who's telling?
But I'm trying to get the work done.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will, Sam Henniger, a few other people have like been like, dude, there's
Yeah.
a lot of good people there.
Will makes it sound like he's like, dude, like they don't monitor that thing very well. You can just, as long as you, like somebody lets you in, you can get in. And I'm like,
go
well, I'm
into
not going to pay money to go then. It's like $100
great.
a month, I think. And I'm like, I don't know if I need to spend and like, but you get unlimited coffee. It's like, I think I can get quite a bit of coffee for $100 a month. Coffee shop.
Wi-Fi though, Wi-Fi.
They have fast Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I'd be interested to check it out at one point, but I don't think I want to join.
What if we went there? I mean, everyone's working. What if we went there to shoot like a video?
Okay.
Sorry, we're doing our thing. You do your thing.
Yeah.
No, don't
that's-
mind us.
That's work for us.
We're doing boomer versus millennial at a coffee shop. Sorry, it's gonna get a bit loud.
We're doing loud person at a coffee shop.
Loud person at a coffee shop stereotypes, part 6.
We're doing every person at a co-working space.
Tom, you ever been to something like that, a WeWork or anything?
I don't think so. Like just like I guess tax per marketer. There was like
That's
some
kinda their
people
thing.
that kind of like had like spots where they'd come work that weren't like part of the company. So I guess I kind of have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen that. Right, Where
Right.
we were?
Yeah.
That spot was nice.
It is.
Good natural light.
Yeah.
Oh, $100 a month for natural light.
Well, you can't get that outside.
No.
You can't go to a park for that.
You can't go to the porch of a coffee shop. That's nice.
How often are you writing things on paper?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I'm just thinking about the ways I work. And sometimes it's like, for whatever reason, I can't do it on my computer. I have to have paper.
I write on paper once a year, and it's my annual, like, do I have money or not? Like,
That-
sit down and like,
100%.
and it's like, where is it at? How much do I have? Do I need to be stressed, or like a once a year I just check in with myself?
Yeah.
And it's got to be pen and paper.
For whatever reason, it's easier to de-stress on pen and paper.
Maybe that's what it is.
Like I did something the other day. I was like, money feels a little tight right now.
Whew.
I need to like justify how much money I'm going to have coming in soon enough or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
all right, let me write it on a pen and paper.
Yeah.
I can do the same thing on a note, or whatever, but it's not the same.
Rachel recently has said that I remind her a lot of her dad, because I think when you're a farmer, there's very much a seasonality.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that? Yeah, that's very obvious.
Yeah.
There's seasons with farmers, but as far as like spring, a lot of money going out. Fall, a lot of money coming in. In addition to that, you're in kind of the stock market, but it's like the crop market. There's money in all the different places. And more recently, I'll be stressed about something. I'm like, oh, forgot about Coinbase. $1,200 at Coinbase.
Okay.
Score.
right.
A couple weeks go by, and then I'm like, I forgot that Venmo holds money too.
Yes, dude.
Dude, I have $800 at Venmo.
Yeah.
Sweet. I just keep finding it.
And that's what's so fun about getting a pen and paper out and writing down Venmo 800.
Get to add it to the list.
PayPal 466.
Oh, yeah, you forget it. PayPal's easy
Don't
to
forget about PayPal, dude.
Yeah.
Cash App, I got a few hundreds in there.
What were those things called? NFTs got really big.
Did you get some NFTs?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm in the NFT market.
How's that going?
Whatever like negative 1,000% is. I think I've got a little something in there. Little nest egg.
Okay.
Tiny egg.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of fun. You find stuff.
So you went in, have you done all that kind of, you did some with Bitcoin at one point?
Yeah, I got out before it went up.
Fun.
All right.
Hey, well, that's half of it, dude. That's part of it, Yeah, so you got in late and then got out early, or did you get in early?
I got in moderately early.
Okay.
And,
So you made money.
Well, I should have. I let Trey convince me to put my Bitcoin in this like place that filed for bankruptcy.
Oh, like the Tom Brady one?
It was something adjacent to that. I
Yeah.
think it was affected by it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was called BlockFi, and they like would invest your Bitcoin for you.
Okay.
And so like you give them that, it's like, yeah, your money's here
Gotcha.
unless we go to business, and then it is not here.
It's like, yeah, but Bitcoin's going to last forever.
Oh yeah, nothing's been around longer. So yeah, I lost like probably $2,700 of that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Kind of a
Enough to hurt.
dent. Yeah. That's a few switch yard months.
That's a lot of natural life.
Few months at the yard. Yeah, I don't know.
That was a bummer. So I need to invoice Trey for that. I keep forgetting.
You should. Yeah.
Yeah, and think about interest. That was 2 years ago.
Think about interest. You gotta consider interest.
Think about interest and principal
Yeah.
stuff. Escrow.
I need to be better at getting a little more aggressive in like the financial stock side of things and stuff like that.
It's so boring though.
It's so boring, dude.
Roth, IRA, retirement. What if I bought a Bondi truck?
Yeah.
Now that's more fun.
Oh, it's so tangible. It's right there. It's been there for months.
Dude, there was a tornado watch today, and Rachel and I were on our knees saying, God, take the truck.
100%, dude.
Just take the truck.
Oh.
Somehow a tornado.
Keep us safe, but take the truck.
And the truck is parked between her brand new RAV4 and between my Tesla. God, could you just take the truck somehow?
Just sweep it out of here.
I know it's heavier than even our house, but somehow just take the truck.
Oh, dude, you just want a hailstorm so bad. Like, come on, watermelon size hail. Come on, baby. Just give us something. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that's what's more fun.
Yeah.
That
100%.
and the coin.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm into.
It's just not as fun. Yeah. I was talking to Tate today. I was like, I think some people Gunner's going to be one of those guys that someday has $10 million and no one ever knew about it.
Yeah, because he just like, oh yeah, I just bought some like crappy duplexes in 2015 and never told anyone about
Crazy frugal. Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Just like,
oh, well, I guess congrats now. But how fun was it then?
yeah, dude. But yeah, whatever. You enjoy your turkey sausages from Aldi. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing I've ever seen him make at his house. I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, ground turkey spaghetti with chickpea noodles.
Yeah, got him.
Anyway, pen and paper. Here's the pen and paper.
Here's the pen and paper, ladies and gentlemen.
Today has been a kind of a crazy day, which will lead us into our schmores. What?
What?
Did I screw that? Nope, you read it correctly.
Yeah.
Monday Schmores.
Did you read that in the subtitles? You read it correctly.
Yep. Timon said.
Yeah, Timon told us.
Timon says.
Yep.
Yeah, today's been
Full of ideas.
I
Crazy day. It's been dark all day.
I went on a walk.
It's like a darkness retreat.
I've been trying to walk more again.
That's good.
And
75 soft.
At what point of the day did you walk?
Yeah, good question.
thanks for asking.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I started around 7:45 and it was nasty over here, nice over here. And I ended about 8:25, 8:30, something like that. In the last 10 minutes or so, it started raining. But then it started pouring down rain and it has been raining off and on, or maybe just on ever since.
Mainly on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went down to the basement today because our basement floods anyway. It's one of the many things our previous homeowner left us as a little gift. In addition to the chicken wire for the rabbits they were holding in the basement. But
how bad is
anyway,
it?
leaks a lot. Today was all time. I've never seen anything like it.
Really?
It was leaking so much that I got like just shot back out. I was like, we got to like vacuum this up before it just like permanently corrodes our whole basement.
Full, like the whole basement or like one area?
It's only one area. And it's like the water's clear. So I think that's a good thing. Like it's straight for it. Like this is rainwater. This is not like going through dirt and mud. Like where hopefully it's, it's not like really bad. But yeah, I mean, it's like a really good stream. I'll text it to you guys in time and you can put it on camera right now.
Great.
It's a good stream in 4 little parts. And so anyway, we were down there.
That's one thing I'd like to learn more about is like
Foundation.
And you know that like, landscaping can help that. Have you heard this? Like grading and like
there's something called a rubber wall.
Oh, I didn't know this. Yeah. Okay, what's that?
It's this wall. Guess what's made out of?
Yeah, I was gonna say what's
all rubber.
What flavor? Yeah, yeah, something about that.
I just know there's like things you could do that are maybe a little more cheaper than just like re-bricking your basement.
Yeah, bricked up basement.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, crazy day. A lot of tornado. We've been watching the news because the storms the radar looks so bad. I was like, turn on the news maybe.
How did it? Was it around us much? Because I didn't really see much except for the nasty sky. I went and played basketball before this at the church.
Oh, that's nice.
And yeah, it was nasty out there. It looked like it was dark. It was nighttime.
It's like some like Egyptian plague. It's been like that for like 8 hours today.
Yeah.
But no, the news is great. It's good it's like a yearly pen and paper, like about every 6 months. You just got to turn on the news. Just see what they're up to, see what they're saying, and it's fun. Today was actually fun because they were so chaotic and scrambling that they turned off their like news voice.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you see like a really flamboyant guy stressed out and he drops the gay voice. You're like, see, I knew you had it in you.
It's like, guys, seriously, we should get out of here.
You're like, gotcha. I knew you didn't always talk like that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with these news anchors.
Yeah.
And they're not like, later on at 6.
Yeah.
A man who claims to be Bigfoot, but is he legit?
Yes, I've been hearing about the Bigfoot. Yes, he is legit. Back to you. And now it's just like, Amanda.
Thank you, Robert.
They're doing like a starting lineup of like, and now
6'1", journalism major. But no, when they were like scrambling like this, it's like there's like dead spaces. They're like kind of like bickering with each other. It's kind of nice. Hey, can you pull up that satellite? It's not working right now. All right, should we go to link 2?
Yeah.
I don't know what link 2 is, but I'm hearing their lingo. It's nice.
I do.
A guy's walking around in the background. He's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, well,
that's a janitor who stole my dress.
They pull. That's a lawnmower janitor. Yeah. Is it peel back the curtain? Is that the phrase? Like, yeah, it's like you get to see like the real
pool or peel.
Pool theater. Pull back the curtain.
Do you? I could see either.
You pull.
You keep your cards close to the chest or close to the vest. It's kind of like, well, both are my torso.
Oh yeah. Well, my chest is on my vest.
Peel back the curtain. Seems like there's 2 curtains really close to each other.
Yeah. Peel back. Pull back.
Pull back the curtain.
Pull back. Like it's pulled up.
Oh my gosh, get the shot back. We gotta pull back the curtain.
Pull back. Yeah. One of my friends is a meteorologist and he like lives for the tornadoes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets pumped.
Yeah, that's their Super Bowl.
100%.
They put on their gay voice and have a blast.
He's said that many times. Let's do the ads.
3, 2, 1. Let's do the ads.
Let's do the ads.
First one. This is a real life story. I mentioned it last week, but Rachel and I, king size bed, want to get Cozy Earth sheets. We bought them. Two fun things I want to say, real life examples. One, it is fun to see your shopping cart go from $375 to $225. It's just kind of crazy. Like 40% is a lot.
One. Yeah.
And you're not used to seeing that kind of discount code.
Yes.
So I got to experience that firsthand.
Yeah.
GRKC promo code. Oh, wow. It's like half off.
Half off.
Now it's a no brainer. And then you think like, I've already invested in a mattress. What am I going to not invest in sheets?
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a third of my life and not invest in the sheets. $225 for like top notch sheets.
Top notch. Honestly, I personally believe that the sheets might be more important than the mattress. They're both.
Maybe.
Don't get twisted. The mattress is important, but if it's a decent mattress with really good sheets is better than a really good mattress with terrible sheets.
All right, hear me out.
Like non-breathable, terrible sheets.
The mattress affects how you feel in the morning, but the sheets affect how you feel at night.
Yes, dude.
Like when you're getting into bed, that's how the sheets make you feel.
Multiple times this week, I'm going to say 2. I've been in bed and just really enjoyed top of the toes on the Cozy Earth sheets. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
I thought you meant it's poking out like Wicked Witch of the East or something.
No, that's psychotic. No, it's terrible. They have to be underneath. No, 100%. It's got to be tucked under.
All right, so they're touched, but your feet are straight up. Like
they are. Yeah, when I get in bed and like, oh yeah, just like you kind of move them back and forth, and it's just so soft.
It's like they're massaging you.
Yes.
So yeah, that was fun. Second thing is just firsthand experience. I think I purchased them Sunday night, and they're going to be here by Wednesday morning.
Nice, quick.
That's nice.
And things that probably won't move the needle, but also like I love about Cozy Earth is they always come with a really nice bag.
They do.
And
yeah, I've used it. Yeah.
Oh, Catherine uses her Cozy Earth bags all the time.
Yeah. How much for this bag? Yeah. So check out Cozy Earth. You could kind of sort on there by like fabric. I would just recommend whether it's sheets or anything, sort by viscose from bamboo because that's the good stuff.
So good.
That's like the high quality stuff. So find anything, jogger, sweatshirt, just like a cozy little sleep shirt or something, or the bed sheets. That's what we really recommend. And yeah, 40% off. Code GRKC.
Yep. CozyEarth.com/Ghostrunners.
S'mores? No.
Yeah, let's do s'mores.
Yeah, you want to?
I thought I had
not.
something else, but
Surely not.
well,
No, you read it.
It's a Monday.
Not
so
on a
it's-
Monday.
You read it correctly.
What's the s'mores?
We're doing rainy day activities. It's just been a rainy day.
It's been a rainy day.
My S'mores have their own sponsor of sorts. My S'mores are brought to you by Rachel Coop Triplet.
Oh,
I asked her, it was like when you texted, Brad texted a couple hours ago. I was like, what if we did S'mores of rainy day activities? I was like, oh, Rachel, you'll love this. And immediately she rattles off like 7 of them. I was like, that's great.
yeah.
I'll just
you
do
nailed
all
it.
of them. Yeah. So these are brought to you by Rachel. These are
Don't-
Rachel's rainy day activities.
Don't you feel like women? Sorry to judge, general, whatever, but like girls love rainy day activities.
Yeah.
Guys like them. I was.
Yeah.
It was my idea, rainy day activities. But like, there's something girls just love the idea of like getting the vibes right.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
okay, let's do some rainy day activities.
You dominated. Was the last one breakfast food? I think it was.
Oh yeah,
You
Brad
dominated.
Did I?
Time and I got like 19 votes. between the two of
Bananas
us.
didn't win. Many votes.
Neither did milk. Milk, all caps.
All right, let's do Brad, Jake, Timon, age range. All right, my first one, the one that inspired this thing was initially I just wrote down in my notes. There's no better spot to be on a rainy day than a coffee shop.
Oh, you're leaving the house.
I like being in the coffee shop, and then while you're doing work, it starts pouring down rain.
Like you.
Yeah. I didn't think of that at all, but that is so true.
And then it's like we're a fraternity of people in the coffee shop. No one else is coming, just us.
No one else is leaving.
Yeah. No one's coming to save you. All right. It's just us.
That's a great answer.
I don't know. There's just something about it. Like, and it feels sometimes when you're in a coffee shop and you're working, it's like, I would love to be outside right now. It looks so nice, but not when it's raining.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I'm already in here. I'm glad it's terrible out.
Yes. What I wouldn't do to be in Napanee and Main Street Roasters
Yeah.
when it rains.
It's like when you go on vacation, you kind of want it to be terrible back home. I want it to be blue
yeah.
skies and sunny when I'm traveling.
Right.
I want it to snow.
Yes.
All right, my first one. Rachel said reading.
Sure.
Just great reading day. She's put in some chapters today for sure.
Yeah.
Put in some chapters.
Put in some chapters. I mean, she put it in the work. So yeah,
Good.
reading on a rainy day.
That's good. Watching a movie.
Ah,
Yeah.
I'm on my list.
I'm picturing at home. Not Brad probably thinks like theater. Going to
How fun though
Just
when
kidding.
you're at a
That
theater and
actually
you
would be
hear,
great.
you hear it start pouring down.
I don't think that was the theater next to it.
Oh, it's coming down.
is it raining or is it just Dolby? Is that? It's like it's behind me.
Mission Impossible's in the theater next to us. It could be that.
Isn't it a fun phrase to say? Oh, it's coming down outside.
Wow. Do you see it?
Yeah,
It's coming down.
Yeah. But I'm picturing more at home, curled up with a movie.
cozy earth blanket.
Curled up.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
All right.
And then running to the apartment complex office for a spare key because you locked yourself out of your apartment is one of my favorites.
So what? You just like, yeah, just go for it.
So this actually happened only about 5 hours ago.
Oh wow, it's not a
Before rehearsal.
Interesting.
I was already running a few minutes late to rehearsal. No biggie. I'll make up the time
Yeah.
on the ground. Walking, starting to walk down the steps. Where are my car keys? Oh wait, they're inside, and I locked it behind me. So I immediately called the number of on Google Maps of our apartment complex.
yeah.
And I was just like, hey, I just locked myself out of the apartment. What can I do? And she's like, actually, Kelly, shout out to Kelly.
Kelly.
She was like, yeah, you can just if you come to the office, we can get you a spare key if you bring it right back. So I was like, all right, great. I'm on my way. So I just ran there from our apartment. And it was raining, so rainy day activity.
That's great.
And I only was 15 minutes late to rehearsal. So
Okay.
not too bad.
And you play like a 15-year-old boy, so it's kind of perfect.
Yeah, right. Yep.
My mom drove me. What was Love it.
Yeah.
Talk to my mom. All right. Oh yeah, that was both yours, right?
Yep.
Good work. Rachel said, I think she was tapping into her childhood here. She said, build a fort.
Oh,
That's so good.
She said, there's
on my list.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
Yeah. She said there is nothing better than building a fort on a rainy day.
So fun.
You got to play inside somehow.
So fun. I love building forts with the kids. I get really antsy when they fall over though. I do not like it. When the blankets fall or the couch cushions.
Don't like that.
That's not a very good wall, Bo. Whatever. All right, my next one is just in general sleeping. Whether it's taking a nap or just
same.
sleeping
Yep.
in.
Yeah.
Or rainy nights, best sleep ever.
I really wanted to get nap, but
Yeah. I was pumped to
You
get
thought
that.
someone was going to steal your last
right.
one.
Yeah, had to take advantage.
It was on my list. Sleeping, and then my next one, I only have two left, to be honest. Being honest, and one of them is not really related to me, so I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say, growing up, it was really fun to play football in the rain.
Okay.
I loved
Yeah.
sliding around, diving for catches and stuff in the rain.
Yeah.
I love the rain and slippery, because it kind of helped me as a non-fast kid,
Yeah.
have a little more of a chance.
Yeah, it's all kind of even playing field.
Right.
It's an equalizer.
Yeah. So I can think of one time specifically. I think the Chiefs were playing the Dolphins, and it was halftime on a Sunday, and my friend and I went out and played in the rain, and it was so much fun. So grass clippings everywhere, whatever.
Yeah. This is a quick just sidebar, but I remember when I first moved to Kansas City, I thought it was so cool. And keep in mind, I'm 25 years old at the time, but thought it was so cool that I'm watching the Chiefs game on TV and I'm experiencing the same weather they are. I'm like, it's rainy here too. Because they're in the same town as me. I'd never gotten to do that before.
Oh, yeah, it's
you're
interesting.
watching things on TV and you're like, oh, I guess it's raining in St. Louis because the Cardinals game got delayed. It's great here, whatever.
Wow, you've never lived in the same city as a sports team.
It's never my radar is their radar.
the Springfield Cardinals,
Spring Cardinals.
but that's about it.
I don't know if that didn't really make it much to TV. That was I'm there.
You're there.
But yeah, I thought that was so neat. It was like, oh, it's getting foggy here at Kauffman Stadium. I'm like, it is foggy.
Dude, it's foggy here.
It's
That's
foggy
crazy.
here. That's so interesting.
I feel that way still to this day of when it's cold outside, and I'm like,
You're playing in
I know
this?
how cold it is.
Right.
It's really cold, and they don't have sleeves on.
I get it. If I ever meet Travis Kelce, I'm going to talk to him how cold it was that one night because I experienced it too.
Were you cold, Travis? You were?
During the Dolphin.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I had to go get my car keys that night. It was so cold.
I run to the apartment complex. All right.
All right. Love the way Rachel worded this one. Nice warm drink.
Nice warm drink.
And I think this is a nice tea or maybe a nice hot cocoa.
Dang, that's a good. I was gonna say hot cocoa.
Okay, but just a nice
Maybe.
warm drink.
That's a better answer. Yeah,
Can I go
more
ahead?
broad.
And take the liberty of combining all three of yours. You have a fort, and you're reading in the fort with your nice warm drink.
Okay.
Are you there, God? It's me, vibes. That's awesome. Yeah. All right, Tom.
All right. This one, I'm kind of just running out of picks. So actually, no. This one, I was going to do one that wasn't quite as like relatable to me. This one I love. Like you make some like warm meal or snack and you watch a YouTube video.
Okay.
I love
Like those things in tandem.
I love setting a vibe for like just like a YouTube video. Specifically, like I think it's different than a movie. It's like I'm less likely to be eating during a movie than like a YouTube video. It's like while I eat.
Yeah,
And I feel like it hits better when it's raining.
they kind of take the same amount of time. Maybe like you've got this like 17-minute YouTube video you've been
Right.
meaning to watch for a couple days anyway.
Yeah.
Now I got this meal in front of me. I could do both perfectly together.
Yep.
What else am I gonna do? It's raining outside.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Good point.
And then this one I just thought of, but a classic from childhood: jumping on the trampoline.
Oh.
When it starts pouring outside, and it's like you check there's not like lightning, and you go crazy on the trampoline. That was like a huge.
Oh, I never did that.
That was so fun. Oh, you've never done that?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think
Come on over sometime.
I couldn't stand next to the windows when there were storms, so I definitely wasn't getting on the trampoline. You know,
Was that your choice or your parents?
that was my mom. She's big on the lightning.
Yep.
No shower. No stand by the windows.
Yep.
Don't stand on your left leg.
Yep.
Don't drink anything with vinegar.
What? Yeah, it's vinegar and it's also.
I think
Let's
it's
say-
polyester shirts.
Is it?
Yeah.
And oregano.
It attracts it.
Oregano. They don't like oregano. It's polyester. What? It's a certain color as well.
I would have to go to the basement if I had like touched an aluminum bat in the last few days. So like
Really?
during the spring, like during baseball season, I would go to the basement. The rest of the family got to be upstairs.
And you'd be like, "What's going on up there?" And you'd be like, "Don't talk to us, aluminum head."
Aluminum boy, yeah. Couldn't use Etch a Sketches, magnetic stuff in there. Yeah, it was-
Yeah. Was it you that was telling me?
yeah. Plastic hangers only.
Well, was it plastic hangers only? I was
Yeah.
gonna say I thought when it's rainy out, you would only eat the hot dog buns, not the hot dogs. Like you had to
Yeah.
wait till it was dry out. For
That was
the
my
hot dog.
mom's rule growing up, and
Yeah.
she's kind of passed it down to us. So.
Yeah, that's right.
just buns,
And I want to say
no fillings.
saran wrap your feet. Is that you?
It was saran wrap. Well, there's a layer of like onion, like you do like a thin slice of like onion
On your foot?
underneath your foot, and then you saran wrap it.
Was that tough to get down the stairs like that, or did you just
I already had onions in the basement.
you guys
the last
got
time.
basement onions? That's right. That's right. Okay, very good. All right, Jake, you have one last pick here.
Timon has one last pick. Jake has one
No,
last
I
pick.
got YouTube trampoline.
YouTube trampoline. Rachel said Bake Off.
Oh,
She said her and her friends, I guess just like the girls come over and they just do, Butler County Bake Off. I don't know.
Wow.
that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Our family's done a couple times like Chopped, like the show, but just like half the kids are one team, half the kids are the other team, and you just go off.
You just
and
chop.
none of it tastes good because we don't know what we're doing. But
Because there's a 6-year-old on your team.
yeah, but it was a fun time.
And then like your parents the judges or they
Yeah.
yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Chopped.
That's great.
Because Chopped is one of the only shows we knew because it was Andy Griffith's show at home. I mean, among very little other things. And then it was like when we went to Branson, there's a TV put on Chopped.
All
Food
right.
Network.
See, I don't know-
Sometimes beat Bobby Flay, usually Chopped.
All the cooking shows are truly all the same to me. Like I don't know the difference in whatever Gordon Ramsay's is. Couldn't tell you what the name of that is.
Hell's Kitchen.
Hey,
You set me up.
you effing set me up, dude. Yeah,
Nice. Oh, you killed me, man.
yeah, and then Chopped, and then whoa, Chopped has done 62 seasons. I should know more about Chopped, I guess.
Wow.
62 seasons.
I think they should only let one season per year because now we can't judge how long that is.
Yeah.
62 seasons?
On June 24th, oh well, they already know. June 24th, 2025, a new episode's coming out. It's called A Quail Tale.
Oh, I can see your quail tail.
Quail Tale Heart.
Okay. Chopped, beat Bobby Flay. That's different. Oh, what about Master Chef? Is that
See,
what?
that's something.
Top Chef?
Oh yeah, Master
Chef.
Chef. Yeah, what are those? I don't.
Master Chief. It's Halo.
I didn't mess with those. I
Great British,
stayed
British baking
Bake Off.
show.
Baking show.
All the same. Don't know the difference. But you guys watch
Cake
Chopped.
Boss.
Cake Boss. Is it Cake? What's that show
Oh,
called?
Cake Wars, I think was one. We had,
Storage Cake.
I think
Wars.
I think it was Cake Wars. We did watch that one occasionally. That was fun. I mean, you just like it's just like a 4-foot tall cake, and like the dramatic moment, it's starting to fall over, and it's like I don't know what we do.
Wow.
We have 2 minutes left.
So this preceded the new age, like, is this cake or nachos? They were for sure cake.
Oh yeah, it was all cake, and you knew it, but it was just it had to fit a theme.
Timon's watching Cake Wars. Cake! Both of them.
Cake.
Both of them, lock it in.
Yep, that's cake.
End of the episode. I know it.
Yeah, he's like misinterpreting the whole show.
They do it every
Cake
time.
the whole time.
What is the Quail Tail episode? Quail.
Quote up.
That's Quail.
Yep. That's good. All right, my last one is playing cards.
Oh, that's
That's
great.
great.
Cards.
That probably would have been on my list.
Yeah, just a fun time. I wanted to stay true to myself. I had puzzle on my list. I hate puzzles. Hate them. I feel like
that was
people
the one I was
love-
maybe going to pick, but it wouldn't be true to myself.
Yes.
Good
'Cause
job,
I've
guys.
never in my life, unless it was like when I was 6 and it was with my mom.
I'm like amazingly bad at puzzles. Like I helped Bo the other day with the puzzle, and I mean it's probably 30 pieces, and I wasn't great. I was like, oh my gosh, that one did go there, Bo. Good job.
I don't think I'm too great myself, but I'm very out of practice. I should get a puzzle for the next time it rains and just like see where I'm at with the puzzles.
Yeah,
You should puzzle off.
puzzle off.
I'm asking ChatGPT about this.
Ghostrunners.
Ghostrunners. Yeah, we did it 2 years ago. We did.
That was fun.
That was pretty fun. That was high intensity.
Yeah.
People who excel at puzzles usually demonstrate logical and mathematical intelligence,
Okay.
visual and spatial intelligence. I feel like you have all these. Fluid intelligence. No one likes drinks more than you.
Oh my gosh, that's true. But what if you don't try or care about puzzles? Does it still apply to me? Maybe I would be good at them. It just doesn't. It doesn't seem like the juice doesn't seem worth the squeeze.
Do you have a low tolerance for ambiguity or frustration?
I don't know what that means. Just kidding. That's a joke. Ambiguity.
If it lasts longer than 4 hours, see a doctor.
Oh yeah,
The frustration.
I have been frustrated for 4 hours.
Or just lower fluid intelligence.
I've had fluid in my frustration for 4 hours.
There it was.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So I said coffee shop, sleeping, playing football, playing cards. Jake said reading, building a fort. Jake/Rachel, but don't put Rachel on the thing because everyone will vote for her.
Just vote for the words as they are.
Reading, build a fort, nice warm drink, bake off. Timon said watching a movie, running the apartment complex to get a spare key because you locked yourself out of your apartment, make some type of warm meal or snack and watch a YouTube video, and jumping on the trampoline. I don't have any honorable mentions. But
I had swimming. That was
Wow.
also like you got to make sure
Oh,
there's no lightning.
but
it
vibes.
hits. It
Yes.
hits.
That actually is a good one. That is kind of fun. I feel so wrong. I'm already in water and
Yeah,
more water.
It's so much fun
Yeah.
because then you're like if you're used to the temperature of one, you're just fine in whatever environment you are, out or in.
That's fun. Kind of like at the lake, you get caught in the rain and like whoever's boat actually like you're on, like they're stressed, but no one else is. You know, like not my boat. I don't even really understand the dangers going on here. This is fun.
How fun was it at camp when it was rainy?
It was great because also once again, I'm not in charge.
Yes.
So it's like, oh, that's great for rain. Then again, if it's like,
Yeah, I was gonna
sometimes
say,
this can mess with like the plans. And at Kanakuk, when it rains, me and Brad are in charge.
I was gonna say I am kind of in charge. Yeah, we're not in charge of like the safety aspect of
Yeah, I
it.
was thinking like, oh, the like lake levels up. We're losing our sailboats. Like, I don't have to worry about that. But it was like, hey, it's supposed to be fourth period right now, but it's thunderstorms. Programs? What do you got? Everyone's heading to the gym.
Can you
Like,
remember anything you guys did?
I mean, so many just like guys versus girls
Yeah.
games. Or
Yeah.
just, you know, I think I had always had like a couple in my back pocket, like PowerPoints I'm not doing for K-Lives and stuff. Like, I've got these reserved for rainy day. Do
you
you
ever
have some
do-
go-tos?
We did Hollywood Squares a lot. You ever do that?
No.
So you know what Hollywood Squares is?
No, I think I can imagine it, but I don't remember how it's
It
played.
was a game show like back in the day.
It's like a 2D, like they can't see each other kind of thing. Or am I
No,
thinking
it's
of-
something different. This is like it's like tic-tac-toe basically.
Fun.
But what would happen was like the question would be asked, like let's say there's 9 people in these, like each square has a celebrity in it, basically.
Okay.
And so it was always like, hey Jake, you're doing Hollywood Squares, come up with a celebrity to get in this thing.
Fun.
And so, George W. Bush or Chuck Norris or, fill in the blank, all these different ridiculous Cleopatra, all these different things. And then I think the way we did it was we had them ask the question to the kids. And if the kids got it right, then they got either the X or the O.
I see.
And so,
That's kind of fun.
yeah, it was kind of fun.
A good game for like middle schoolers and below. I think Matt Kelly was the one who told me about this one. Do you ever play Build It with your bodies?
Okay.
You ever do that?
Yeah.
You just separate them up into cabins or, I don't know, August versus June. You know, it's always kind of fun. And it was just like, all right now it's like using only like 10 middle schoolers like roast a marshmallow on a fire.
Okay.
And then it's like you get like all these different options of people. Like some people are like the firewood, and someone has an orange shirt, so like waving that, and then someone's the marshmallow, and And you kind of get an easy hour just in like 7 of those.
Yeah. Did you guys
Checking
ever
the radar.
was four scrapers in the bass drum? Was that something we made up, or is that like a
I don't know what that
thing?
is.
What?
4 scrapers and a bass drum.
Yeah, I mean,
Sweeter than a honey on a
honeycomb. Four scrapers in the bass drum was like back in the day. I mean, we at Kanakuk, they have this huge. Every camp has this huge closet of random clothes that counselors can wear for skits. They call it skit closet.
Great.
And so a lot of times when it's somebody's birthday, you do like a birthday rap or birthday chant or whatever. And at K Country, they always used a bass drum to help with that. And so you always got the bass drum to put in the middle, and then you divide the room into 4 different teams, and each team had a scraper. And it was just like a spatula basically. And you put them on polar opposite ends of the like 4 poles basically of the room. And you ask them a question, and they have to run, and they have to be the first one to smack the bass drum and then answer the question.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Classic. So it's just basically trivia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bell ball.
National treasure. Just watch it. Bell ball, so fun. Bell ball might be the most fun game in the entire world. Do you think? Like,
Yeah, what's more fun than bell ball?
like is pickleball better than bell ball? Honestly,
Explain how bell ball works.
bell ball is every man for themselves dodgeball, but there's only one dodgeball, and if you have the dodgeball, you cannot move. Besides, obviously, throwing it.
Yeah,
And if you-
can't like move about. Like your feet can't take steps.
Correct. But if you don't have the dodgeball, there's no boundaries. Like you can run around. We always played where once you get out, you have to go to your knees.
Oh yeah, zombie style.
Yes, the only way to play. You go down to your knees, but then if anybody comes by you and you tap them below their knee, they're down, they're on their knees now, and you get to jump back up. You're back in. So the game doesn't stop until only one person's left.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much fun.
The trick when playing in an enclosed area, which you often are, is throw it at someone. Like you should be like parallel with the wall you're throwing it with. That way it comes right back to you if you miss them.
Oh, good.
2 throws.
Yes.
Second drink.
And you can run to the ball. Like you like
Follow your
run.
shot.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, you have to have the right room. If it's too big for the amount of people
Yeah.
or too small, but like, oh, it's the best.
Yeah.
I broke a ceiling fan in the K-Life house playing bell ball with the boys one time. Worth it.
I was there for that. I do
Were
remember
you?
that.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Great
we'd
time.
split up guys and girls. Girls, who knows what they're doing. They're doing like a fashion show or something
Yeah,
girly.
yeah.
And we would just put on Space Jam.
Oh,
awesome.
yeah. So fun.
Half the kids are asleep. Half the counselors are asleep. Who cares? It's
Who cares?
raining.
Yeah, it's great.
raining. We're summer
awesome.
camp.
So fun, dude. So fun.
Anyway, that was Monday Schmores.
That was zany, boys. Wild. Trivia for you, Timon. Did you know that over 85% of grass bed,
What is a grass bed?
so it's like this thing that people, you know,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sounds itchy.
honestly, it is.
I wouldn't sleep on it if I were you.
Yeah.
But these cows do.
85% of grass beds are itchy. Every once in a while, you get like Kentucky Blue, maybe some Zoyge grass beds. Nice.
Yeah.
But that's, sorry, I was digressing. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Probably doesn't love American Meat Delivered, but we do. So did you know that over 85% of grass-fed beef sold in the U.S. stores is imported, Timon?
I did know that, and it's unfortunate, but I knew it because we talk about it a lot.
We do talk about it a lot. But you know what? Good Ranchers is here to solve that problem.
Yeah.
Jake, tell them how they do it.
So, Timon, did you know how they do it?
By growing it here.
I
Timon,
told
tell
you.
them how they do it.
Basically, what Timon's trying to say. Timon, let me go ahead.
Jake, go ahead.
Timon, that's enough. Brad, you mind if I take this one?
Take it, baby.
Timon, I got this. Here we go. All right.
Go ahead, Jake.
That's enough. Camera on me.
Jake,
Right here.
rock their world.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
Rock.
American farmers, American seeds, American mammals, American birds, American fish, American mouths. It's the 6 step, what are you looking around for?
That's exactly what I was wanting you to say. Yeah. American farmers, American seeds.
Well, the seeds make the grass makes the bed, and the cows lay on the bed, they get itchy, we slaughter them, we eat them. That's how it works. Okay? I wasn't going to say it.
No.
I needed to say it.
You needed to say it. Oh, man.
So that's kind of from the top down, that's how the business works, okay?
Right.
The main thing that we want to get across is that a lot of meat you're going to find at the grocery store is overpriced. It's packed with like antibiotics and added hormones. It didn't come from America, and you're not supporting Americans by eating it. So when you support Good Ranchers, you're supporting American farmers and eating meat the right way, the clean way, and also you're going to get a free subscription box for life in addition to the box that you sign up for on their website. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So use our promo code GRKC today. It's goodranchers.com. They have all sorts of different options, whether you want chicken, beef, pork, seafood. It's all there. It's all so good. You will not regret supporting Good Ranchers. GoodRanchers.com, promo code is GRKC. It's American meat delivered. I got to take Hattie down to camp this week.
Yeah, I want to hear. We both traveled this weekend.
Yeah,
so talk about it.
Quick trip down to Branson and back one day. But on the way down, we were like, we got to stop for lunch somewhere. So, I Google like places in Springfield to eat. One of the first things that popped up, I jokingly was like, we could go to Cracker Barrel. And
I thought you were going to say Buc-ee's.
And Catherine's like, yeah, we should absolutely go to Cracker Barrel. I was like, really? And
You must not have been in a hurry.
we had like an hour-ish.
Yeah.
Everything you would imagine Springfield Cracker Barrel was, it was absolutely that. It was, Cracker Barrel in and of itself, have you ever been, Timon? Like, it's just like this.
I think so.
Oh.
Once or twice.
It's very wooden.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's vibes.
I feel like they got like...
I remember kind of a gift shop.
Oh, yeah.
half of it's a
Big.
gift shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got like fires going, I think like 365. Like no matter what time of year.
Big old fireplace.
Yeah, fires going.
All these fun, like, decorations and yeah. But then just, we were the only, like, Catherine was the only person there underweight, I think. Like, just everyone, like, there was a guy, Catherine goes, that guy has like one of those things under his nose,
Mustache.
Like, yeah. I'm talking about, like, the breathing tubes.
Oh, I see.
She's like, I don't know if he needs to be eating that. I don't know if he needs to be having the biscuits and gravy. I think he's already, whatever.
Is it a breakfast spot?
It's
mostly?
breakfast and, it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but they have
Okay.
like breakfast food.
Because I picture like maybe waffles or something like that. I feel like I've maybe gotten something like that.
Great
there. I don't
pancakes there. Yeah, great waffles.
It's pretty just like a home style food though. A lot of
Yeah.
like chicken fried stuff and a lot of gravy.
Yeah, they were really pushing the campfire meals when we were there. Like these like corn and potatoes and chicken or whatever.
They still have the game where it's like that triangle wood block.
Yes.
Yeah, it's tough.
And it says on there, if you leave one, you're a genius. Yeah. 2, you're pretty smart. 3, you're just plain dumb.
4, probably stink at puzzles too.
Exactly, dude. So it was a blast. I don't know. There wasn't too much to say about that. But then, dropped Hattie off. And I remember
Going for 1 week at K Country.
1 week at K Country. And I remember last year when we dropped them off, like at camp, they always put them up on the platform, announce where they're going and everyone goes crazy for them. You're going to barn number 1. Last year, I remember, she shrunk down, basically was like trying to hide behind the person, was just so
Kind of embarrassed to be up in front of people.
Yeah, I don't know if it was embarrassed as much as it was just like, what am I scared or, anxious or whatever. This year, she wasn't like jumping up and down, but she was smiling. She was happy to be there, and it was sweet to see. So, she got in her barn. She got all situated, drove home. And on the way home, Catherine's like, should we stop at Steve and Trish's house to just like stop in and see him? I was like,
So fun.
I think I can get to their house.
No.
And so she's like, how far off the, beaten path is? I was like, maybe 10 minutes or so. Mm-hmm. And we drove to your dad or your parents' house and pull in. And Catherine's like, this house, I love this house. Like, she's like, this is beautiful. Oh my, look at these trees. Like, she was like, just love, like, Jake grew up here. This is amazing. I was like, I know, it's awesome. And so we pull in. Your mom, I don't know, one of the white car was outside, white SUV.
Yeah.
And we're like, what? I don't know. I'm always a little bit nervous. It's so funny. Like these days, just knocking on somebody's door without telling them is always just a little bit awkward. I was like, let's just go front door, see what's up. Knock on the door, dogs barking. I was like, okay, here they go.
Okay.
Just me, Bo, and Catherine. And they didn't come to the door. So he took a picture and sent it to him. And he's like, we never go anywhere, ever. He's like, the one time we do a date night. We left 15 minutes ago, he said.
I couldn't believe they were gone because you sent those pictures and I couldn't believe they weren't home. That's such a bummer. Also, can't believe you got there by memory.
To be fair, I didn't. I eventually like kind of had to do some Googling. Don't Google it, guys, but you can't. It's hard. But I figured it out and I was like, okay. I was close though.
Really?
I knew like the name of the street,
Yeah.
but the name of the street is not always that name of the street.
And some like Google is like maybe it doesn't really call it that.
Yes.
Apple Maps may call something else.
Yes.
It's very hillbilly still.
So, but I knew the general direction. And Catherine couldn't believe that it was right off Route 66. She's
Yes.
like, Route 66? What? Why isn't Jake talking about this? You
Yeah.
know?
We used to have like well, it's funny bringing up when I went to Rachel's hometown this weekend, they had Beaver Creek Days, which is
Okay.
like their summer festival for their town.
Yeah.
She's like, you guys ever have anything like this? We had Route 66 days.
Oh.
'Cause Route 66 ran right through Stratford. So I feel like every September I'll get together and
Yeah.
have some root beer floats and do a cakewalk and call it good.
Yeah. Oh, it was, even though we didn't, maybe we'll come back on the way from Branson and see him or something, but like, it was just fun to go. And your dad you could tell he had just mowed the lawn. Mm-hmm. He felt really, really self-conscious that he didn't weed eat. He's like, I mean, 1 out of every 4 times I don't weed eat. And of course, the one time Catherine sees it, you know. Well, you look great.
That's so funny.
Anyway, he's like, we never leave. Of course, the one time. So,
Oh, that is too bad.
but
Fun little trip though.
it was great.
Get to go down to Branson, get to see like Sparky and I'm sure like people you want to
Sparky,
see.
Garrett Perkins' kids are there right now. A couple other people that we worked with, their kids are there.
Did Hattie get in the cabin she wanted to with her friend?
Didn't end up getting in the same one, but we chose that because her friend is a year younger. And so we're
Okay.
like, I don't know if she wanted to be in an older barn. So,
That'll be nice.
but still getting good time with them. I've seen pictures and stuff. So, yeah, we're like those parents now though, like just scouring the pictures every single day when
Trying
they
to
come
find pictures
out.
of Hattie.
Oh, well, there she is, in the background. There she's having fun. Like, whatever. She's holding that girl's hand. That's fun. They're making friends.
That is fun. That reminds me, the K Kauai photographer, I'm pretty sure it's Kauai. Anyway, she came up to me last weekend and was like, hey, I'm a ghostie.
Hey,
Fun.
let's go.
Jules was her name.
Shout out Jules.
Jules, when you listen to this in 3 months,
Yeah,
hope you had a good summer.
exactly. So, yeah, how was Iowa?
Yeah, we didn't surprise my parents last weekend, but we did surprise the Coops this weekend, which is really fun. I think it was Rachel like tailing last week. She's like, should we just go to Iowa this weekend? I was like, yeah, I'll do it. All right, I'm not going to tell either of my parents. So we just went up there. We got in there late, probably like 10:30 at night. But at like 10, Rachel like FaceTimed her mom, just like a normal check-in, and just lying. Oh, we're going down to Lewisburg. We're going to see Molly and Calvin, whatever. And 10:28, she's like, all right, we're here. We'll see you guys. And then we like sneak up to the window and anyway, knocked on the window.
Okay.
And the whole time I was like, are you sure you want to do this? Like, your parents are 58. It's
Yeah.
not that old, but is your dad gonna have a heart attack? Or we knock on the window while he's like falling asleep? And anyway, didn't have a heart attack. Spooked him a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, totally surprised him. And their form of weeding was Angie being like, I would have cleaned the house.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, I would.
Yeah. 100%. It's like, oh, well, if I would have known, I would have made the bed for you, gotten that already. Like, no problem.
Yeah, it was really fun. Just went there and did Iowa things. I love Iowa.
Apple skeevers.
Rachel meant to grab the pan and we forgot because she was going to make some apple skeevers back home, but didn't do that. But just, helped Angie with, I don't know if I really helped. I helped taste test a couple things for her, some
for the
lattes, some
coffee
acai
shop?
bowls for a coffee shop. And
Nice.
we played a lot of pickleball and just had fun. We went out to the pond. Did you go out there wedding weekend? Did you ever see the pond?
Yeah.
You did?
And Catherine was so surprised. She's like, Jake and Rachel kind of grew up similarly. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah. I didn't see the pond though. I don't know where that is.
Okay. Oh yeah, you guys just went to their house the day after the wedding, right?
Right.
Yeah, well, real close by there. They got their own pond, and it's kind of fun because it's hard to get to. You get there, and probably like 15 years ago, Steve Coop made his own zip line, which is kind of impressive. Like just to like do the engineering and do the math to like and buy your own like cable
Yeah.
and just put in his own zip line across. That's like over the pond. I mean, it's probably 150 yard.
Oh,
Like at least probably between 100 and 150 yard zip line.
okay.
Pretty
Tell me
good
more.
length to it.
Pretty sizable.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's like big enough where you're like, when's the last time you like stress test?
Yeah,
this? Or,
right, like
because you're pretty high up. And
Quality control. Yeah. How tall is it?
so like when there's no weight on it, I mean, it's pretty high up. Like he built this whole like structure where you got to use a ladder to get up it. You start off 15 feet off the ground, and then you got a good amount of ground beneath you. And so, yeah, you're 20 feet off the ground or so above the pond. And it's great because there's no way to really stop yourself. So what you have to do is 2 people down at the bottom are like holding a towel or a blanket and kind of like catching you into that.
Okay.
Because, I mean, you're just going, I don't know, 25 miles an hour.
Zipping.
Yeah, you're zipping.
Yeah.
You're zip lining.
Yeah.
And so it's just a great farm town zip line.
Was this your first time on it?
I couldn't remember if I'd done it before, but I'd never seen a water dismount before. I was like, gotta try a little water dismount. So I just like let go above the pond. And of course, this is not like a zip line. You're not harnessed in at all. You're just straight hanging.
Yeah.
So just like, don't let go above the grass.
Those are so much more fun.
Yeah.
I think I much prefer those.
Yeah.
When it's like you aren't gonna let go because you like
Survival instincts.
exactly. So you're fine.
Yeah.
Do you
And
put
then
the
but you can if
hands
you want
through?
to if you're over water, which is so fun.
yeah.
Yeah. So that was fun. Did the Country Boys zip line with the whole family there, and I was just great.
That's
Just
awesome.
good vibe up there.
Oh yeah.
It's hot for Iowa. 80 degrees. It was nice. Rachel and Steve Saturday night did their own hibachi night. They're like, we're not going out. We're going to get stuff. We're doing our own little hibachi grill.
Okay.
Went pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a good job.
What are they making?
I mean, they did chicken, steak, shrimp, noodles, fried rice,
Fun.
vegetables.
They do it on like a grill kind
They had
of
a little
thing?
Blackstone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So it was fun. Good surprise trip. Trying to think what else. Yeah, Beaver Creek days. Dude, they had a foam machine there. I was like, if we had this at Kanakuk,
A foam?
yeah, kids would still be talking about it.
Yeah.
I think foam machines have gone through a lot of advancements in the last 10 years because
Okay.
it was called the Foam Daddy.
Oh yeah.
It was awesome.
Anytime you call it daddy, it's just better.
Yeah, so that looks fun. These kids were having a blast. I mean, foam just like all over them. It's just like stacking up. It looks so fun.
So is this in Dyke or is this in New Hartford?
This was just New Hartford.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
It's their
they
little
call
town.
it Beaver Creek Days?
Beaver Creek days.
It's just Beaver Creek is a creek in town,
I guess so.
Like not like a, oh yeah, there's a beaver that comes out every, time for Beaver
If the
Creek.
beaver sees his creek, it's summer.
Okay. That's awesome. So, but yeah, you didn't know that it was that weekend when you came.
Yeah, that worked out.
Jake, knock, knock.
Who's there?
A day that loves coffee.
A day that loves coffee. Who?
Oh, I didn't think about how to say it exactly.
All right, try
Ins
again.
and Y. Every day loves coffee. I don't care if it's Sunday going to church. I don't care if it's Monday to nice pick me up. I don't care if it's a nice slow Saturday. I don't care if it's a no good, boring A Thursday. Is that too much?
No.
No.
I got another one for you.
Okay.
All right. I love Main Street Roasters coffee. I drink it every day. Every day that starts with T. Tunday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Hear me out.
Friday, Saturday.
Thursday. Saturday. Yes, that's good.
That's my joke.
Timon?
Jake will say it better than me.
Okay,
All right.
what's red, white, and
Red all over.
red all over?
Nature Roasters.
Your newspaper after you spill coffee out.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
All right.
How do you make
A man,
Oh,
or wait, sorry. A boy gets in a car accident. He goes into the hospital.
yes.
He goes in with his dad.
Yes.
The doctor says, I can't operate on this boy because he's my son. How is this possible?
Oh my gosh. She hasn't had her Main Street Roasters yet.
That's correct.
Right.
She would be focused. and it's his mom. Biological mom hadn't had her Main Street Roasters coffee. It's my favorite riddle.
How do you make a Kleenex dance?
How?
You know,
You do the Tisco.
you put a little coffee in it.
What's the real one? I haven't even heard that one.
You put a little boogie in it. We're sponsored by Main Street Roasters. MainStreetRoasters.com. GRKC for 10% off your coffee order. They have subscriptions that you can get coffee delivered to you every single month. They also have all sorts of different flavored coffee, single origin.
Hey, take it to the next level. Become a
please.
wholesale partner.
Oh, wow.
Wholesale partner.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You can get their stuff a little discounted, buy in bulk and then, label it yourself, package it yourself, have your own little coffee business. They don't care. They want to help you out.
Make it happen. So MainStreetRoasters.com today for 10% off using our promo code GRKC. They're having a limited time offer I've seen on their website here. Free shipping for orders over $75
USA.
USA.
That's how we do it.
So once again, mainstreetroasters.com. We love them. Love them along with us, guys. Go to mainstreetroasters.com, GRKC.
What do you and Catherine do if you're like driving and you're like getting sleepy?
She sleeps. Yeah, that's kind of a signature move for
Kind of
Kath.
Rachel's go-to as well.
Yeah, she's pretty good at that one. Honestly, I've noticed, at least, I mean, now that I've driven a decent amount, I feel like you just got to understand that it's just you're going to come out of it. Like, so you just got to suck it up at least for me. Cause like, there's not a rhyme.
You act like it's a brain freeze.
Kind of though. I know that sounds wild, but like, it's not the same thing as having to pee, but every once in a while it's like, I have to pee so bad. And then all of a sudden, like 30 minutes later, it's like, actually, I'm good.
Where'd it go?
I don't know. Like, cause there's times where like I've been driving for an hour and I am tired and it's just like, and then all of a sudden I get over it. And then 7 hours later, I'm good. Does that make sense? Like
The sleep thing somewhat. I will say the pee thing, no. I think once you get to a certain point, I'm miserable.
yes.
I was going to say peeing. I think it just is kind of an upward. It's just,
Okay. I was trying to compare it to something else.
Worse.
yeah.
Yeah. If it's like, I really have to go, then there's a point of no return for
I'm
sure.
just like more and more uncomfortable.
But every once in a while, it's like, oh, it went away. But I mean, I try to, sometimes I'll chew gum. I think that like, I've heard like chewing gum helps or seeds or, sunflower seeds or chewing ice.
Seeds.
But yeah, I don't know if I don't have like a try. Honestly, if I get on my phone sometimes and
Yeah, get a little dopamine hit.
yeah, something like that, or just gets me active rather than just sitting there.
Yeah.
But yeah, Catherine just sleeps. She's pretty good at that. So
Yeah, Rachel's pretty good about sleeping too. But I feel like occasionally there's been times where I like wake her up, like, hey, well, you got to talk to me
Yeah.
or something. Like I'm losing it here. I feel like the first time we did that is when we got the game that we played on the podcast where it's like, I'm going to give you songs from your favorite movie. And you can tell me about them. This time we just did trivia with each other on like our own topics. So Rachel asked ChatGPT for social media trivia.
Okay.
And I asked Rachel for volleyball trivia.
that's fun.
It's a little all over the place. Sometimes
Yeah.
it'd be like, how many players are on each side of the net? And I was like, I said advanced. This isn't advanced. Listen to me.
Catherine and I did play a trivia game on the way down. It kind of happened randomly. My sister was in town with her son going to a Royals game. And I was like, she's like, who are they playing? I was like, they're playing the Reds. She's like, the Cincinnati Reds. And I was like, very good. And then all of a sudden we went through all three of the major like sports leagues. And I tried to quiz her on where each team was.
Yeah.
Or maybe I would say, I think I would say the team and she would. So I want to see if Timon,
I was going to say, have we done this at Timon? I think we maybe have.
Something kind of similar, I think.
we did the Baltimore Ravens one time and
I think we did it with football.
let's give him 10 total teams.
Levels 0 to 100.
Let's predict how many he's going to get.
Are we going to start easy and get harder? Or are we just 10 teams?
Just 10 teams.
Just 10 teams. Timon is going to get 2.5. One he's
think?
going to have like really close.
Okay.
We'll give it to him.
Let's not do any Kansas City teams.
Okay.
Okay. And let's say if you get any sport right out of these.
Oh, great. Okay. So I'll throw out the sport just in case. These will be varying sports.
Well, no. Yeah, that's a good question. Should we give the city and he gives the team, or should we give the team and he gives the city? Which one would you prefer, Timon?
Oh,
Because if we give the city, then you could name
yeah.
any.
Then if I happen to know any,
But then again, I don't know. If
I'm going to do very poorly either way, but to have a better chance at doing city.
Yeah, let's give him the name and see if he can give us a city.
Okay. Is that what you were
Okay.
trying? I think that's
I would say
probably
the opposite thing.
But I think you can do a little more context clues if it's the city or the name.
Sure. Yeah.
Or,
Hit me.
like-
yeah. Whatever. I'll do it.
Yankees.
I'm going to say New York.
Wow. Okay, the pause worried me there. So it was about as easy as it gets.
I was like, starting them off with the confidence.
All right, that one's good. That one's good. You got New York. Lakers.
Los Angeles.
Wow.
Ooh.
There's two.
Which is so funny, right?
Right.
But they were from Minneapolis originally, which landed 10,000 lakes. 100,000? How many lakes they got up there?
1 million.
1 million lakes.
Levels 1 through 1 million.
Let's go Cowboys.
Dallas.
Wow.
Okay.
He's hit the over.
It's
Okay.
time. It's time to level up.
It's time. This is level 20. Red Sox.
Chicago.
It's a major city. Good try. Incorrect.
Tough.
Is Chicago White Sox?
Yes. Very good.
Dang it.
Very good.
Dang it.
How about Nationals?
Nationals.
Nationals.
Okay.
Wait. That's like Harrison thing. He's gonna think it's Nashville.
Nationals.
That's what I was going to guess
Put
that.
Nationals.
the Nash.
Yeah, I don't.
Could you?
What about? But pronounce it different. Nationals.
Nationals.
I can't think of any. Like, I don't even know what you're getting at.
Our
Our
nation's
nation's national.
Washington D.C.
That's
Yeah,
good.
very good.
That's good.
Panthers.
No clue. Yeah, I don't know.
Cubs.
Chicago.
Yes.
Yeah, very good.
Okay.
Good. That was level 25.
How about Rockies?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't think of what state the Rockies are in.
What?
If it's like
Timon. Okay. Sorry.
because
No shame.
The main mountain state I can think of is Colorado.
Very good. Colorado Rockies.
That's exactly what they are.
Great.
They're not even a city.
They're not even Denver Rockies.
Let's go Dolphins.
Tampa.
Good guess.
Good guess.
Good guess.
Miami.
Yep. Wow.
Jazz.
Jazz. I don't know. Nashville.
Utah.
No, it's the Nashville honky tonks. You were close.
Naturally, yeah, the Jazz are in Utah. Known for their jazz.
Mm-hmm.
How about
You can at least have a guess here. The Texans.
Houston.
Oh, that's nice. All right,
Bulls?
Chicago? Again?
Dang.
All right,
Sweet.
all right.
All right. Let's move on to WNBA.
Lynx. Valkyries.
Wild.
Fever.
Sparks.
Comets.
Sky.
Dang it.
Good job, guys.
Liberty.
Liberty.
I'm all out now.
I want to say periods? No,
It used to be, and
Yeah.
then they moved to Brooklyn.
that's right.
Good job, Timon.
Timon, good
Thank
job.
you.
Yeah. Catherine did really good with football. Baseball, she did pretty well. Basketball was just all right.
Yeah, she's got a season of fantasy
Charlotte
football under her
Hornets?
belt.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Jay Goff. She's like, oh, is that Jay Goff?
Same with Rachel. Loves him.
Man, Jay Goff.
You want to wrap this sucker up? Wednesday's gonna be a fun episode too, guys. We're gonna do a little reality game. Not reality. We're just gonna do a game show for you. Just gonna do a little game show.
We can
for
make
you.
it real.
It'll be reality.
It'll
yeah.
be real. It's not gonna be AI.
Yes. Let's. Let me get a jingle if I have one.
Okay.
Or are you going to do the jingle?
I don't know. Is there one I don't know about?
In the meantime,
Yes.
I have one of the greatest reviews we've gotten recently. This is from Izzy on Facebook recently. You guys take your time because it's a bit of a doozy. I'm not entirely sure what made today the day, but here we are. I've decided to write a 5-star podcast review despite having no clue how to actually leave one on Spotify or iTunes. So you're getting a Facebook post. Hello, I'm Izzy. I'm 25 and live in London. Oh, hello. I've been listening to the Ghostrunners podcast since episode 2. So I've been a ghostie for literal years now. The podcast has seen me through college, lockdowns, a master's degree, and starting my own branding agency. Not to be dramatic, but it's basically been the background soundtrack to my adult life. That's cool. I like that. It's a bizarre but very 21st century thing to feel like I've had a front row seat to the lives of two people I've never met. But that's what makes this podcast so brilliant. It somehow manages to feel like a weekly catch up with friends, even though I'm 4,000 miles away. Having grown up in the States, there's something so comforting about hearing stories of Chick-fil-A in American suburbia. It fills this oddly nostalgic waffle fry-shaped hole in my heart in a way that's hard to explain to anyone over here. I've long given up trying to describe the podcast to my British friends. I usually go with, it's just these two American guys chatting nonsense, but in the best possible way. Still blank stares, their loss. But honestly, beyond the laughs, what's more inspiring is the hope that runs through every episode, that you can grow, become better, and keep walking forward with God's guidance, one weird episode, one strange product sponsor, and one sports story at a time. Maybe one day I'll make the trek for a ghosty getaway and finally get to meet you both in person, where I'll absolutely be offering unsolicited English accent coaching. But even if I never do,
All right.
I hope you keep doing what you're doing?
Oh, yeah, we will.
Oh, you know, just being yourselves.
All right.
Bringing light and joy into people's lives because of it.
Okay.
Also, I do miss the voice memo days, especially when people would deliberately cut off their message mid-sentence to create suspense. So in that spirit, I'll end mine like this. Isaac, if you're looking for a British girlfriend...
Duh!
Hello, Governor.
You found one right here. Oh, that's fun. Time I just forwarded you an email. It's an old
Forward
one,
it like it's hot.
but I want you to sing it along with me
Okie dokie.
because I think your
I
voice
am
will,
refreshing like a
will
madman
shine.
right now.
Did I do it right?
I'm
Timing.
refreshing. Found it.
Okay.
Timon at
I've been listening to
Ghost.
this song recently, like randomly.
See,
Well,
I knew it. And Philip Fitzgerald will kill the edit.
Oh, this will be something special.
All right, mine comes from Andrew 213221321. 5-star podcast, greatest podcast ever.
Is that his actual username?
And you want me to read it again? Andrew 213221321.
Just his phone number.
It's 213-221-321. I've listened to this pod for around 2.5 years now, and I'm just now writing a review. I'm a 15-year-old. I met Jake when him and Trey came to Jacksonville. Guess they haven't gotten to grammar yet.
Oh, Jacksonville, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The home of the
I have no idea.
Jaguars.
Oh, all right.
As I'm writing the review, I'm driving through KC for the first time. I'm homeschooled and in CC. Congrats to Hattie becoming a memory master coming from a former one. Jake and Brad have inspired me to go through life laughing. Thank you for making an engaging community. The pod brightens my week. It truly feels like they are your friends. Peace out, ghosties.
Only 15 years old.
Wow.
And driving through Kansas City.
That's illegal.
Yeah, he learned to pump illegally.
Anyway, thank you, Andrew. 213-221-321.
All right, boys. In
Let's
this
do it,
episode
Tom.
with the Jingo.
Oh, I think it starts out pretty hot,
The
doesn't it?
Jingo A-Trip-A.
Yeah, you're right. All right, let me back it up a little bit.
You want me to...
Dang, this is tough. It's on the 1st
I'll just start. I'll sing the first note and then...
Perfect.
This year, Jake's been losing sleep, running around the block instead of catching Z's. And Rachel, she's been wearing smiles. Said every day we'll run, yeah, we'll be running miles. Yeah, we'll be running miles. They see this life like a finish line. Run a mile, beat the time, and Timon must be in his prime. Courtney Miller doubts his time. Slow, but he's not that slow. Fast, but he's not that bold. And I think Steve can win the gold and not get lapped when Timon goes. Jake's all feeling sick with running a mile. Jake's all feeling tired with running a mile. Run a mile, run a mile, run a mile. Every day but one, Jake has run a mile. This year Jake's been losing sleep, running around the block instead of catching Z's. And Rachel, she's been wearing smiles. Said every day we'll run, yeah, we'll be running miles. This year Jake's been losing sleep, running around the block instead of catching Z's. And Rachel, she's been wearing smiles. Said every day we'll run, yeah, we'll be running miles.
Good song.
I see them there at the turkey trot. Oh shit.
Head gob.
Caitlin runs her 5 kilometers. Doesn't worry that her math is wrong. Slow, but he's not that slow. Fast, but he's not that bold. And I think Steve can win the gold and not get lapped when Timon goes. Jake's always feeling sick with running a mile. Run a mile, run a mile, run a mile. Every day but one, Jake has run a mile. This year Jake's been losing sleep,
running around the block instead of catching Z's. And Rachel, she's been wearing smiles. Said every day we'll be running miles. This year Jake's been losing sleep, running around the block instead of catching Z's. And Rachel, she's been wearing smiles. Said every day we'll run, yeah, we'll be running miles. Oh, run that mile every day, except for the switches that got in your way. Run that mile every day, go to the track for live stream fame. Run that mile every day, Portugal can't stop R&J. Run that mile every day, airport run when you got there late. Every day but one. Jake has run a mile.
This year Jake's been losing sleep, running around the block instead of catching Z's. And Rachel, she's been wearing smiles. Said every day we'll run, yeah, we'll be running miles. And this year Jake's been losing sleep, running around the block instead of catching Z's. And Rachel, she's been wearing smiles. Said every day we'll run, yeah, we'll be running miles. Run that mile every day, except for the switches that got in your way. Run that mile every day, go to the track with live stream frame. Run that mile every day, Portugal can't stop R&J. Run that mile every day, airport run when you got there late.
Man, you guys are good.
Nailed it. That was fun, Timon.
You guys are good.
That was a good time.
I wish I could do that.
You can,
Oh,
man.
that sounds fun.
Hattie Waltermeyer, thank you again for that jingle.
Oh, that was her.
Written December 30th, 2024. Wow. Just the things that are about to happen to you, Hattie, you have no idea.
Is it Jennifer Coolidge?
Sure.
You were just kind of being
Just
silly.
kind of making a voice up. I don't know. Does kind of sound like her, doesn't it?
That's what I thought you were going for.
Wow, you're gonna love 2025. I don't know. Maybe I had it better when I wasn't trying.
Do you know who that is, Timon? Do you
Yeah.
know how she talks? Yeah.
She was in the Minecraft movie, which is an unfortunate way that I know her from.
Timon, give us
Just a
one.
bummer.
Give us your best.
Oh, your head is huge.
Oh, that's good. That's so good. Wow.
Oh, good work. Good work.
All right. So I would put Timon when he's trying, Brad when he's not trying, Brad when he is trying, and then me. Probably.
Let's hear yours.
Was that good?
I want to hear what sentence you're going to use.
Portia, that outfit. How was that?
I liked it.
I don't know. I think that was tied with mine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, tied for third.
Yeah, tied for third.
Made the
Bronze.
podium.
That's right. Cool.
Sweet.
I have a thought for something on Wednesday. I'll say it on Wednesday for the Ghostrunners getaway.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes.
That's still happening?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, they even talked about our chef, Hortensia, at the Kanakuk 100-year reunion. Joe White was on stage talking about like the people that have made Kanakuk great. He apparently listed like 8 names, and she was one of them.
She's a legend.
Yeah, he's like, you know, we've got my daddy Cecil White and Spook and Ward Weeby and Hortensia. You know, I was like, oh, she made the list.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is amazing. 100 years and she's one of 8.
Yeah, and she is our
Gosh.
she's ours.
Don't you just it's just like it's so fun. It's not the same thing, but like when you did
Walk the plank.
we're still on the pirate team. You know when one of your mates
Yeah, parlay.
Is that Jennifer Coolidge?
you know when one of your ladies
There, that was better. That was better.
don't you just love it when they shout out Hortensia?
You ever get peg leg?
Oh crap, I got scurvy. Oh, don't forget it, guys. We love you. We'll see you next week. Thanks for listening. Wednesday. Ghostrunners Podcast. Every